Y'all, it's been 12 hours and I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed. I'm just, whew, okay. This is Insecure, season 4, episode 10, low-key lonely, season finale. Let me just say to the people that were reading me 2 weeks ago and saying I was over-exaggerating, I will take y'all apologies in the form of Cashapp and Venmo, okay? I'm just like, because y'all know how TV be predictable sometimes. Three out of the 5 times I get stuff involving TV shows, it happens, okay? But why the hell did I have to be right? Like, why? Why did y'all do this? Issa gonna be tweeting like, y'all want, what we win, okay? Okay, but I'm gonna save that conversation till like the end, okay? Let's just address the other stuff that we had in this episode, all right? So, Lawrence and Issa. We find out Lawrence got the job in San Francisco. And, you know, he's basically giving Issa the option. It was like, if you don't want to be in this, that's fine. I totally understand. But she's willing to do long distance. Hell, she's willing to do relocation. I said, sis, hold on. You just got your business stuff together with this whole event thing. You about to uplift? And I know San Francisco is like a 45-minute plane run, but what about drive? What? And, you know, I know that Issa and Lawrence are working on stuff and they want to make it work. And, you know, I'm someone who's like, okay, if you're doing long distance, you have to actually, you both got to put in the work, because a lot of the time you think it's a good idea in the beginning, but you only have one person invested in it and the other one's just like leading them on. And, you know, I feel like the long distance was not going to work out, but we had a change of plans in regards to this episode. But the other thing in this episode, Molly and Andrew. Now, we all saw this coming, okay? They're at one of her work functions, and basically, she gets invited by one of the partners, I think, to basically go to this hangout spot after. Molly says yes. Andrew says no. Basically, he has to compromise for Molly to be happy. And, you know, we're just like, okay, Andrew's keeping tally at this point. And so they get back, and basically, Andrew wants to walk looking for LaToya. Molly doesn't want to because she's tired. And he's like, hey, I'll just not spoil it for you. But she's like, oh, I don't want you to watch it without me. And Andrew had it at that point. He basically read her for filth, basically saying how he always has to compromise for her, but she does not do the same. He brought up everything with Issa, everything with his brother. And in the middle of this fight, Kelly calls them. And basically, they put a pin in that. But after everything that went down, she comes back and basically she wants to sort this out. And flat out, Andrew asks, like, do you want to be with me? Because y'all saw at that little work thing, Molly hesitated calling him her boyfriend. Like, honestly, Molly has boasted so much of how she wants to make this relationship work. How this is the longest she's ever had. I'm like, girl, you've been together for like, what, less than 6 months? Less than 6 months. The longest relationship you had was with a married man, okay? That's the only relationship you fought for, all right? And you said it yourself in season 3. I'm sorry, I had to unsuction this glue. I'm using it later. She said to herself, season 3, like, I don't see myself marrying a man that's not black. And we knew that wasn't going to work. And even though we saw Molly in the beginning of the season compromising and actually, you know, giving love a chance, she wasn't willing to put in the effort. Like, all of the grudges she holds, all of that temperament, the lack of accountability, literally, that drove Andrew to the point where he's like, I'm done. And he breaks up with her. We already knew that. And we also knew she was going to run back to Issa. So, yeah. And also, on that note, Molly and Issa have a toxic friendship. I'm sorry, but they have a toxic friendship. I feel like Issa should not have sat down. She should have just stand her ground and be like, look, I ain't putting up with your bullshit anymore. Figure it out yourself. But it is what it is. So, yeah. Let's get on to Tiffany. So, as I predicted, we're going to have a Tiffany episode. And Tiffany goes missing. Derek's trying to find her. Her mom and her sister are there to watch the baby. Kelly's over at the house. And the last place he was at was the movies. So they go to the movies, try looking for her, and basically she had ordered 4 margaritas and then got a lift. I was like, what movie theater is serving margaritas? Let me find out. And basically, Derek's like, oh, wait, I did get a notification. Kelly's like, what the hell, man? But he's like, oh, it's just for $1. And because y'all know with rides, if you cancel, they charge you a little bit. But Issa's able to lose her Lyft skills to be like, okay, it charged like $6. And basically, from this area, during this time of night, at that time of night, with no surplus charge, she's probably within a Mexican place within 2 blocks. Because they realized Tiffany was on a margarita binge and she hadn't done that since Molly's birthday. Basically hopping from every restaurant 5 different days. So they go to the nearest restaurant. The guy is hesitant to help them. He shows them security footage and they're able to see her. And she gets on a bus. I said, I know this girl ain't on public transportation. Mamas must be going through it. So they got on the bus. They're trying to look for her. Kelly on the phone. This white guy's annoying her for no reason. I'm like, sir, what? Why? Like, mind your business sometimes. Like, seriously. And you know, Derek is having a moment saying how he should have known something was wrong. He knew it was, he wasn't happy. He thought if he did this, gave her a break, give her some space, take the baby on more, that she'd be fine, but it wasn't. And that's a real emotion of people. And I'm glad the show showed postpartum depression in Black women, because a lot of the time, we've been talking about this so much, a lot of the time we're dubbed as the strong Black woman, but we can't always be strong all the time. Hell, it took me a long time to get through that. We need a moment to cry. We need a moment to be vulnerable. We can't be strong all the time. And it's hard just to even acknowledge your own emotions. And, you know, Derek realizes that his wife's not okay. He wished she did more, but Issa and Molly were there to come to him saying, you've been doing more than anyone can expect out of a husband. And on the phone, Tiffany was like, okay, she's at the Sheridan, but the bus passes it. They're trying to get off the bus driver being a pain in the butt, and Kelly pushes the button. This man got to flag down the police a couple lanes over. I said, sir, as a Black man, you're going to do this to your people? Really? Really? And when the cops came, I was so triggered. And then the white people have the nerve to come out the bus too and be like, they're harassing this man. I said, bitch, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Play, but art imitating life. Oh my God. Some people are going to say it's predictive programming. I'm like, this was filmed back in December. We still had problems with the police back then. But child, that man's trying to go for his gun. I was like, they were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Kelly was like, oh, you gonna tase me? Tase me. I survived. I'll go through it again. And then they're going to say, Kelly, you peed last time. That was so funny. And then Molly came with her lawyer act on and basically, but full out attorney on them. And basically was like, so how come your attorney and us, not the white people that got off? And Kelly was like, and don't let the reason be Black. And the white cop was like, not me, not today. Y'all can just go home. And the bus was like, go home. I was like, yes, go home. Okay, this could have been a horrible incident. What the hell? So they found Tiffany. She's in a hotel room. A couple of y'all thought she was cheating. Y'all are just horrible, okay? She's a faithful wife. And basically, we see Tiffany. She's just got out the shower. The extensions are out. Hair all natural. And basically, she's saying, I'm sorry. I just needed a break. And that's a real thing. I know people wanted more out of it. And people were like, why don't we spend 20 minutes looking for her? This is what women go through with postpartum depression, okay? It gets so bad to the point where they just leave and disappear. And they just need that break. I've saw my aunts go through that, child. I mean, I would take on days where I watched the baby. I was like, look, go pamper yourself for a day. Go take a walk. Go to the movies. I'll watch the kids. Because postpartum is no joke. Postpartum is no joke at all. And so I hope next season we get to see Tiffany in therapy and her dealing with that. And we also saw that the friends, all the girls basically was looking, and I was like, man, we had no idea. And that just shows the degree of separation that was going on within the friend group. Basically, everyone was just imploding and just doing separate things. You're not even noticing stuff anymore. And also with Tiffany, I'm sorry, I have to wipe this on. Especially with Tiffany, she was the first one to get married, the first one to have a baby, so they didn't understand. And they didn't see the signs. So they're basically like, man, we didn't see this at all. And something could have happened to her. So let's get to the main topic of this conversation, because I got some shit to say. Hang on, y'all. My phone's ringing. I'm sorry, y'all. It was a scammer call. They never leave me alone. But Lawrence comes over to Issa's place. And basically he says, Kendora came over to talk last night. I was like, nigga, I know you did not cheat on Issa. I know you did not cheat on Issa. And basically she asks, what did y'all talk about? And it flashes between the scenes. And Kendora says that she's pregnant. I said, I know y'all did not. I know y'all did not pull the game on us, okay? Y'all, this is the game season 2 all over again. If y'all don't know the game, it's on Hulu. Tia Mowry, Pooch Hall, 9 seasons. The first 3 seasons are good, but after BET took over, it was a mess. But child, I was like, oh, no, y'all not. I know y'all not pulling a game of Melanie and Derwin on us. Like, I know y'all not. I know y'all not. And then Lawrence is going to be like, is it mine? And Kendora's like, yes. I'm like, even though I'm mad at him for saying that, also, I don't know why guys ask this every time. I kind of feel like Lawrence had the right, because y'all been broken up for a minute. But, did anyone notice that Condola was showing? Like, I don't know if the actress is actually pregnant, or they basically put, like, a prosthetic belly. But, like, with the timeline, I feel like she's about 4 to 5 months pregnant, unless she's pregnant with twins. Because I saw, like, a little bit of a bump under that sweater. I was like, yep, she pregnant. We're past the abortion option at this point, because y'all were pro-choice last night. I'm like, y'all, we are past that point. We are past it. We are past it. Oh my God. And then she's gonna be like, you can be as involved as possible. And Lawrence is like, fuck. If a guy reacts to that when he tells you you're pregnant, just cut it off completely, okay? And here's my thing. And Issa had every right to be mad as hell, okay? Lawrence, you're 30-something years old. You cannot act this reckless, okay? You cannot act this reckless. You ain't heard of a condom? Okay, this is your karma for being a man whore in season 2 and fucking anybody with a vagina last time. Child. And Condola, you are so put together. You weren't on the damn pill. That's why I think she's trying to trap Lawrence. That's why I think so, because she alluded to having an abortion with her first son because she said she wasn't ready, but then she's like, I'm ready now. I'm like, you dated this man for less than 6 months, and now you're ready for a baby. I feel like she skipped the pill. I feel it. I feel like she skipped the pill, because knowing Lawrence, I'm like, Lawrence, you are not that dumb to not have a condom on, okay? I don't care. Until we married, we using freaking protection, okay? Pill and condom. If we have to, get the depot shot. Get the DUI. Not DUI. IUD, bitch. Oh my. I'm so mad at him. I'm disappointed in Lawrence. What the hell, man? You can't be acting reckless like this. This is some shit you pull in college, okay? No shame to my college people. But you cannot be acting reckless like this. Damn. And I'm still saying she trapped him, okay? Because I can already see how this is going to play out next season. If Issa chooses to stay with Lawrence, Kendall's going to make their relationship a living nightmare, okay? Just like Janine did with Melanie and Derwin, okay? She went into labor at the damn wedding, too. I'm like, oh, I already know. And so basically, Kendall was like, you could be involved, Papa, if you want. And you know what? We already know Lawrence is going to do the right thing, okay? He's going to be a father to this child, okay? He's going to show up. The thing is, I feel like you can co-parent with people without staying with the baby mama, okay? And that is, if you watch Carter Matt, his TV reviews, his wife Jessica, that's a quote from her, okay? And trust me, I know this because my parents, they weren't together, but they still raised us, so... Child, oh, I was mad. Issa had to go smoke a blunt on the patio. I was like, girl, I wish I had something to smoke after this. I'm surprised. I'm glad I didn't have any liquor in my apartment after that episode, because I'm like, damn. Oh my God. I'm so mad. Child, we were coming up with all new names from Condola, Controller. People were calling her contraception. I was like, we can't call her contraception because she didn't use none of that. Okay, call her contractions, because that's what she's going to be having in the next 5 months. Child. I'm so mad at him. I'm so mad at Lawrence, okay? I'm so mad. And sure enough, this is going to make Issa run back to Nathan's arms. I completely forgot about Nathan. Basically, her and Nathan, they're in a good place. You know, he apologized for how he was, you know, in the last episode. And she makes it clear that she's with Lawrence, and he offers up a space in the back of the barbershop he got for her to work on her wellness stuff. I was like, okay. Now, at this point, Nathan has fair game, okay? Nathan has fair game. He had the opportunity to swoop in and be Issa's savior, okay? I'm just... Oh, and y'all were so quick on the internet. You posted the clips from the game episode. You put Lawrence on the Confessions album cover. I'm just like... Why can't Issa be happy? Y'all can't let this girl be happy for once. And then some of y'all were saying, well, what if this the ex-husband's baby? I'm like, ooh, that'd be something. And, you know, this hit me hard because there are people out here living like this. Like, they stay for the sake of the kids, but they don't like the person. And I remember watching Naturally Be Nikki's recap last night, and we both were thinking on like the same thing. Because, you know, if Lawrence were to stay, he's only staying for the sake of his son or daughter, okay? And Condola knows that. And I feel like she's trying to rope him in. Because, you know, Lawrence was a rebound, okay? She wasn't trying to have no kids with him. She wasn't trying to get married again. She was fresh off the divorce. So for her, I feel like she knew ahead of time. I feel like she was already pregnant before Thanksgiving. And I feel like she was already like 3 months. She was at least 3 months pregnant when the block party came around. And so I feel like she already knew. And basically, when she realized Issa basically has not had any contact with Lawrence at that time and that they weren't a thing, she basically wanted to reach out to him. But at that point, he was already back together with Issa. But she still reached out because she wanted to put a damper on this, okay? There's been women that does this before, okay? No hate to my fellow females, but there are women out here trying to trap men with these babies for them to stay with them. And that's just, ooh, my God. I went off for like a good almost 10 minutes on this. My gosh. And hell, Issa's gonna be so hurt by this. Like, y'all remember, like, back in season 2, she had, like, the what if dream, you know, if her and Lawrence, you know, stayed together or gotten back together, her having his baby. Now it's like, damn, she playing stepmama. She has to basically see that, damn, I didn't get to have his first child. That's a real thing. That happened with Melanie on the game. That happened with Letty on Fast and Furious. Doggone happened on, like, what else? What other show? I can't think of another one, but I'm probably come up with it. But, yeah, and everyone, y'all had the nerve to bring up Dwayne Wade's break, baby. Y'all are messy. But yeah, oh Lord, this season finale was just great. It was great. I don't know why we started late. I don't know why they told us like at 10 o'clock that, hey, we're starting at 10:20. Y'all couldn't give us a heads up this morning. Like, y'all could have given us a heads up that morning. But, yeah, you know, I hope we can come back on time next year. I hope COVID doesn't delay anything. But, yeah, I know we're not going to get like past 10 episodes. Can we get an hour long? Because we deserve an hour after this. Season 5. I feel like we're probably going to get like a COVID-centered season because LA was one of the hot points for COVID. And I pray we don't do no time jumps because we do not need it. But, yeah. Oh, my God. This was a lot. Some people were talking about maybe season 5 being the final season. I would not be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad because, you know, season 4, we waited 2 years for that. And, you know, the rest of the cast has been doing a lot of other things outside the show. And I think with the way that we progressed so far, I feel like season 5 could be a great close for tying in all these stories because I think we reached a point because a series can only go on for so long. And Insecure has been very, very on like a high note. Okay, they're on a high note right now. Season 3 was kind of like meh for us, but I feel like we needed a 2-year break to kind of reconstruct and basically bring out a great season. So if season 5 is the last season, I will not be mad at it. I won't be mad. And I feel like the amount of time we've been in quarantine, they've been drafting up the 5th season already, okay? As soon as they give the okay to film, as soon as HBO gives the okay to film again, then we are good to go. I know Euphoria said they're filming production to November. I was like, fuck. We were supposed to come back in November. But, yeah, you know, I'm so mad the season's over already. The time flew by so fast. But you know what? Thankfully, The Chi is coming back on Sunday, okay? I'm going to be reviewing that season 3. Child, I'm going to have to get my stuff together for that season because y'all, the drama that's happened since the show ended last year, we got to pray for this season. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought on the season finale. What'd you think about Condolences being pregnant? What'd you think about Molly and Angie breaking up? Do you feel like Issa and Molly should have basically ended the friendship or gotten back together? Let me know in the comments down below how y'all feel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Thank you to everyone that's been subscribing and watching my videos. Since I've started this, you know, it's been great. You know, putting more content on the channel is something I've wanted to do for this year, and y'all have been giving me great responses. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Girl, peace out, more love, and have a great week. Bye.